Hi everybody and welcome back to Zoetopia. My voice is terrible, I have a cold, bear with me. It all comes down to integrity. That is the subject of today. And the reason why I chose this is because I've been having a few episodes lately where not that my integrity has been tested, but my personal life has been tested because of my integrity. And my my belief is that in the end, all we have is our integrity. I mean, we are born alone and we die alone. So the only person we're really going to have to be with is ourselves. And you want to feel okay with yourself. And I also really believe that no matter where we end up when we die, we already know, or we already think that we're not going to get to bring with us our wealth. You're not going to die at the same time as everyone you love. You're going to be there, and what you're going to bring with you is what you did in this life, what you said, who you were, and that all comes down to your integrity. And I always say that I want to be on the right side of history. And by that I mean you feel when you're doing something immoral, saying something immoral, or supporting something immoral. I want to be right with myself, and I believe that being right with myself is being right with the law of nature and with history. For instance, if your homophobic uncle says something homophobic, stand up to him no matter what. There's literally no reason, there's nothing in the world that can possibly be more important than standing up for what is right. And that's said by me, like some narcissistic Disney villain. It's hard sometimes, obviously. I have heard things in my family being said and said something, and you can get accused of being the one who's making the move bad. Why do you always have to do this, Zoe? Because why do you always have to say something racist or homophobic? Yeah, that's just my thought. That, cause how did the Holocaust happen? We're always oh, why didn't the Germans do anything? And obviously, when Hitler is putting the Jews in the concentration camp, it is too late. But think about all the moments before that. How many times in each person's life do you think someone said something anti-Semitic or homophobic or racist and they didn't say anything? That is how a Holocaust happens. Someone continuously pushes further and further with their terrible agenda, and people stay quiet. And when you stay quiet, that symbolizes that it's okay. And when that symbolizes that it's okay, they will push it further, and they will go to other groups and continue to say that. Because all evil needs is that good does nothing. And I don't mean that I'm a good person or you're a good person. I mean that there are good actions and there are bad actions. And when you get that feeling like something is bad, you have to react with something that is good, that you know is good. And the thing is also, there's this Norwegian poem that I don't know if it's world famous or what, but it should be. And it's written by a priest who, in the end of the Holocaust, that religious leaders were sort of rounded up as well. And it's about how he saw the Jews being taken, the homosexuals being taken, the this, the that, and he stayed quiet. They stayed quiet because it wasn't them. In the end, though, it was them. And you know what he wished? He wished he'd said something when it was the Jews or the homosexuals or whoever else. Because hate breeds hate breeds hate. And that's the thing, Dan Savage says, I remember he said to some girl who was with a homophobic man, he said, homophobia is misogyny's little brother. His like sort of argument was that men who hate homosexuals hate them because they remind them of women. And I don't know if that's true, but the point is that if someone is hating on one group, they like hating on groups to feel superior, and your group is next. And besides, integrity, okay? That's the point of the video. It all comes down to integrity. What can you live with? Can you live with people being rounded up and killed because you didn't dare to stand up to some idiot aunt or uncle or even your own grandmother? Sometimes you have to stand up to your own grandmother. Of course that's hard, but it's harder to be on the wrong side of history, to think, what if? That's the hardest of all. Everyone knows that. The what ifs, they hurt. What if your what if was millions of people being killed? It can be. You don't know. So that's my rant of today. I will see you later. Bye.